You have done everything you thought she wanted. You have been attentive, agreeable, and always there for her. You figured that by being the perfect, nice guy, you're giving her your entire world. She'd only love you more. But instead, she's becoming distant, cold even. It feels like she's pulling away and you have no idea why. This is the #1 relationship trap that kills attraction. And it has nothing to do with you being a bad person. In fact, it's because you are trying so hard to be a good one. We're going to break down exactly how this dynamic works, why it causes attraction to fade, and most importantly, what it reveals about you and how to fix it for good. My name is Matusz, and the reason I can speak to this with confidence is because I've lived it. My own relationship once fell apart when I slipped into this exact trap, and I only rebuilt it by relearning how to stand in my own strength. On top of that, I've spent the last 8+ years as a hypnotherapist working with men in collapse, helping them stop the cycle of people-pleasing, heal from heartbreak, and rebuild a secure, powerful presence in love. So let us rewind. Before things got complicated, what was going on when you two first met? You had a life, right? Think of your life back then as a full pie chart. You had a slice for your career, a slice for your friends, a slice for the gym, and a slice for the hobby you were obsessed with. Your life was full. You had a purpose, a direction. When she met you, she wasn't just attracted to you, she was attracted to your entire world. She was drawn to the man who had his own goals, his own friends, and his own passions. That vibrant, full life is what created the magnetic energy that pulled her in. A man on his own mission has a gravity to him. She wanted to be part of that exciting world you built, not become the whole thing. But this is the critical point so many men get wrong. Attraction wasn't a transaction where giving her more attention was the price of admission. It was her natural response to your independence, your drive, and the fact that your happiness wasn't riding on any one person. You were already whole before she came along, and that wholeness is what made you so compelling. Remember that feeling? When a new relationship was the amazing cherry on top, not the entire desert? Hold on to that thought, because knowing why the spark ignited is the key to understanding why this fading. Then, slowly, the dynamic started to shift. This is where the trap is set, and it starts small. She says she misses you, wishing she could see you more, and you, wanting to be a great boyfriend, start making little sacrifices. You skip poker night with your buddies. You let that hobby collect dust. You cancel a gym session to be with her. Each time you tell yourself you are investing in the relationship, showing her how much you care, right? But what you are actually doing is carving away the very slices of the pie chart that made you attractive. Without even realizing it, you start making 3 huge mistakes that systematically kill her attraction. First, the mystery and the chase completely vanish. When you first met, your time was valuable. She might have wondered what you were up to. There was an exciting edge to your interactions. But now, you have become predictable. You are always available. You reply to her texts in seconds. Your world, once big and interesting, has shrunk to revolve entirely around her. The thrill is gone, not because she is a game player, but because the natural tension that fuels romance needs space to breathe. By being constantly present, you never give her the chance to actually miss you. Second, you subconsciously make her responsible for your happiness. As you let go of your hobbies, friends, and personal goals, she becomes your only source of fulfillment. That pie chart of your life, once diverse and colorful, is now just one giant slab labeled her. This puts an insane amount of pressure on her. No one person can be another's entire world. It's too heavy burden to carry. She didn't sign up to be your sole provider of joy. She signed up to be your partner. When she feels that pressure, her instinct is to pull back just to get some air. And this leads to the third and most devastating mistake. You stop being the man she fell for. That independent, driven man with a full interest in life, he's gone. In his place is a man whose main goal is just pleasing her and keeping the relationship afloat. You've become relationship focused instead of purpose focused, and this flips the entire polarity that created the initial spark. It's the ultimate paradox. In your attempt to hold on to her by giving her everything, you sacrifice the very qualities that made her want you in the first place. Now, it's really easy to hear all this and fall into one of two traps. Blaming her for being distant or blaming yourself for being a nice guy. Both are dead ends. This isn't about fault. It's about an unconscious dynamic that you both fell into. You started giving up parts of your life because you thought that's what a good partner does, right? Your intentions were pure. On her end, she started pulling away because the dynamic felt unbalanced, even suffocating. Her withdrawal is often a subconscious check-in. Is he still that strong, grounded man I was first drawn to? Is his backbone still there? When you react to her pulling back with panic by chasing harder, texting more, and demanding reassurance, you fail that silent test. Your reaction screams that you have lost your center and that your emotional stability now depends entirely on her. This kicks off a negative spiral. She pulls back, you get needy, which makes her pull back even more. It's a toxic dance where both of you know the steps by heart. Seeing it as a shared dynamic, not a personal failure, is the first step to changing the music. Before we dive into the fix, if this is making sense to you and you are ready to stop falling into these traps, hit that subscribe button. My goal here is to give you the tools to build rock-solid confidence and the relationships you actually want. This channel is about self-improvement, not pointing fingers. So how do you fix this? The answer isn't to start playing games, acting distant, or becoming a jerk. The answer is to stop focusing on her and start focusing back on you. The solution is to deliberately rebuild the man you were when you first met. Not for her, but for yourself. Here are 3 steps you can take right now. Number 1, redraw your damn pie chart. This is your new mission. Actively reinvest your time and energy into the parts of your life you abandoned. Call your friends and schedule that night out. Pick that hobby back up, even if it's just for an hour a week. Get your ass back to the gym. Get serious about your career goals again. Your top priority has to be making your own life full and exciting again. This isn't about trying to make her jealous. It's about restoring your identity and purpose. Your fulfillment is your job, nobody else's. Number 2, learn to set healthy boundaries. The nice guy thinks being agreeable is the same as being kind. It's not. It's people-pleasing, and it comes from a fear of rejection. Real strength is in having boundaries. It is perfectly okay to say, I can't tonight, I've got plans. Or, I'd love to see you, but Thursday works better for me. Saying no doesn't make you an asshole. It shows that you value your own time. A woman respects a man with standards who isn't afraid to communicate them to her. This isn't about being difficult, it's about signaling self-respect. And self-respect is universally attractive. Number 3, shift from her validation to your own. This is the ultimate mindset shift. Stop looking to her for your sense of worth. Did she text back? Did she like your post? Did she approve of your choice? Let it all go. Find validation from within. Get it from hitting a new PR in the gym, from crushing a project at work, from learning a new skill, from living by your own code. When you are your own source of validation, you radiate a calm, centered confidence that is incredibly magnetic. You are no longer seeking her approval, so you are free to just be yourself. This is the essence of a strong frame, an emotional center that is unshakable because it is built by you, not borrowed from others. And if you are watching this thinking, I need real help to reset my center, here is what you can do. You've got two clear paths. If you want something immediate and simple, grab my free 6-day Panic to Peace protocol inside the Love Leaders community. But if you are ready for deep, structured transformation, you can apply for my 6-week Fresh Start protocol where I personally walk you through the process. Links are down below. Choose what fits your next step. The trap that pushes her away isn't your kindness, it's the self-abandonment that you have disguised as love. You thought giving her your whole world was the ultimate romantic gesture. But in doing so, you gave away the man she actually fell for. The key takeaway is this: you don't earn attraction through sacrifice. You radiate it when you are a whole, complete person living a life with purpose. The solution isn't to change her mind, but to change your focus. Rebuild your life. Define your boundaries and validate yourself. Become the man that you respect. The man with a full life and a clear mission. When you do that, you don't just become more attractive to her, you become more attractive to everyone, especially yourself. You stop chasing love and instead, you become the source.